Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to yet another session hosted by Heartfulness. We'll have 45 minutes of yoga and 15 minutes of meditation in this class. So let's start the class today in a seated position. So settle down on your mat in a nice, comfortable cross-leg position. And we're going to start by taking our hands all the way up. So let's extend our hands all the way up. I want you to open your fingers. So I'm just turning my hands for you to see. Spread your fingers out like that, but you're having your palms facing towards each other. Now become aware of your shoulders. If you are tending to lift your shoulders up to shrug them, I want you to keep your head in the center and then try to relax your shoulders a little bit. Keep your fingers spread out and try to visualize that you are holding a really huge beach ball in between your hands. Right? So there's a lot of energy because you're pressing your fingers towards each other to hold that beach ball. And now lift your hands up without lifting your shoulders too much towards your earlobes. I want you to feel the energy on your fingertips and the center of your palm, even though it's an imaginary ball, right? But try to see, feel that you're squishing that beach ball between your palms and relax. So that's all you're going to do. A few times you're going to just hold it, lift it up, and squeeze and release. So let's lift it up and press your palms towards each other. Try to notice the muscles that you're engaging around your shoulders and let it go. Two more. Slowly, as you inhale, lift it up. Now, I want you to feel your breath going down through to your belly, right? So let's take a nice inhale. Become aware of your breath and exhale. Let it go. Last time, let's take it up. Squeeze that beach ball. So feel how many muscles of your arms and shoulders are getting engaged. And release. Let it go. Just bring your hands down. I want you to slowly rotate your shoulders a little bit and change the direction of the rotation of your shoulders. We're going to do this one more time, but before that, we're going to come into a simple basic forward bend. So I want you to walk your hands forward and then let's just rest our elbows down. So all you're going to do is you're going to just press your elbows down and let go of your forehead towards the ground. Stay and breathe. Relax your jaw. Very slowly as you inhale, lift yourself up. Gently walk your hands back towards your body. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Let's hold that beach ball, fingers spread out, energy in the heel of our palms. We're going to press the ball energetically. Lift the ball up, but keep your shoulders relaxed. Your head should be able to move, although both your arms are fully engaged. Try to lift up from your core if you can. So think about squeezing your belly and lifting it up, feeling tall. And relax, let go. So all we're doing is softening our elbows a little bit here. Three more. Inhale, take it up. Squeeze the ball. Imaginary ball. Are you still breathing? And relax. Just two more. Let's take it up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So feel that ball really pressing to squeeze it like really, right? And release. And last time. Press the ball and release. Let it go. Let go of your hands. Let's gently rotate our shoulders a little bit and reverse the direction of the rotation of our shoulders. And let's stretch those shoulders out a little bit. We're going to take our right hand, a simple basic shoulder stretch here. Wrap your left around your right and then just pull that arm towards your body. Feeling a stretch around your right shoulder blade. Release, open up your hands. Take your left hand across your body. Take your right below your left and just pull that arm. So feel you can stretch on your left shoulder now. Release both your hands. Let's take our hands behind our back. So you're going to just turn your fingers pointing towards your body. I want you to lean back and keep your heart open towards the ceiling, giving a slight back bend to the body. Gently bring yourself up and release. Bring your feet into a butterfly feet position. I want you to walk your heels a little bit closer to you. Let your knees be slightly lifted up. So I want you to lift your knees all the way up. So you're going to bring it up towards you now like this. And drop it down. Lift it up. And drop it down. Synchronize your breath with your movement. See where you feel most comfortable to breathe and where you feel it's better to exhale. Try to connect with the abdomen. So notice if you feel like squeezing your belly right now and exhale. And as you drop your knees down, notice if you have space for your belly to expand and inhale. Exhale, squeeze. And inhale, release. Now stay. Let's take our hands all the way up. You're going to bring your hands slightly down, but you're going to bring your knees up while you exhale. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start to bring our knees towards each other. Relax your elbows. And inhale, lift it up. Drop your knees. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Bring your knees up. Inhale, let's take it up. Press those knees down, lift your hands up. Exhale, relax. And inhale, lift it up, stay. Release your hands, bring your hands down. Now extend, move your legs a little bit farther away from your body. So you're creating a bigger diamond with your legs. You can adjust your seat bones if you wish to, just like how I'm doing, trying to find a nice comfortable position to keep those knees as low as possible, closer to the ground. And from here, we're going to take our hands through the leg. So take your right hand and place it below your right ankle. And take your left hand below your left ankle and place it down. Stay where you are. I'll move a little further back so you can watch my hand better. So all you did is you slide your hand through behind your ankle on both sides. And rest your palms down. We're going to start with the rounding of the spine. So gently start to round your spine. Stay. Inhale, look towards the ceiling. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, round your back. Let's come into a neutral position. The neck is in line with the spine. Gently slide your hands out. Extend your legs. Keep your knees a little bit soft and shake it off a little bit. From here, we're going to do a slight spinal twist here. So let's keep our right leg extended out and walk your left leg closer to the body. Give me a second. I need to adjust the camera a little bit today. Yes. Okay. Let's keep our right leg extended. Let's walk our left leg closer to the body. So as close as possible to the body. Wrap your
Same hand, same leg. So your left leg is closer to the body. Wrap your left hand around it. Take your right hand behind you, and I want you to look over your right shoulder. Now keep your extended leg toes flexed. Look over your right shoulder and press your right shoulder a little bit behind you. And breathe. Gently turn your head forward. Look forward. We're going to release our right hand from behind. The left leg, we're going to take it over our right. But our goal is to stack up our knees. So, which means to say, we are not keeping our knee pointed up towards the ceiling like this, but we are trying to take the base of the feet of our left leg towards the back so that the knee kind of bends and it stacks over the right. Ready? Now, slowly take your hands all the way up. And exhale, place your hands on either side of your right leg and gently try to bring your forehead towards your left knee. I want you to connect with the back of your right leg now. Maybe you're feeling some sensations over there. Few more breaths. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, circle your hands. Take your left hand to the back of your left thigh. Place your right hand on top of your right ankle, and you're going to lift your left leg up off the ground. Now, our goal is to any which way support this leg and then pull that leg towards our body. But in the process, we are not going to cave in with our belly, right? So we are not rounding our spine. We're trying to sit up tall. We're not dropping our toes out. We're keeping our feet flexed, energetically pressing the heel away from the body. So there is an energy going from the base of your right leg. You're feeling a stretch there. Sitting up tall from your tailbone to the top of your head, and then pulling this left leg towards your body. So try to observe the three-way energy flow in your body. Tailbone to the top of your head, back of your right leg, a stretch going on from your left glute all the way on the side. Remember to breathe. Four, three, two, and one. Release the same leg, left leg, but turn your ankle and rest your ankle down like this. We're going to give that back bend which we did earlier on. Simple back bend. You're not going to rest your elbows completely down. Just point your fingers towards your body and you're going to just take your chest up. Stay here. Feeling the stretch on the quads of your left leg. And breathe. Let those muscles warm up. So we're not going into the full lying down position here. And breathe. Gently lift your head up. Bring yourself up. Any which ways, bring yourself up. Take your time to release this leg. Gently guide that leg out and release it out and shift it off a little bit. Point and flex, point and flex, and let it go. Let's do the whole thing on the other side. So start by keeping your left leg extended, bend your right leg, press the feet down, and walk the heel closer to the body like this. Really close. Remember, don't cave in. So don't start to push your lower back. I want you to sit up tall, nice and tall. And then take your right hand, wrap it around like this. Let's take our left hand all the way to the back and then look over your left. So work on pressing your left shoulder back. Flex your extended leg toes. Gently turn your head forward. Release your left hand. Let's take that leg, lift it up, and gently take that right leg. We're going to stack up our knees, so big adjustments so that your right knee comes over your left and the base of your right leg is pointing to the back. So it's not resting down to the ground with your knee up. Sometimes we do that in spinal twist, but this one we are trying to take the leg to the back. Extended leg flexed. Take your hands all the way up and gently rest your hands wherever they touch the ground and just let go of your forehead towards your right knee. Just a couple of more breaths here. Very slowly as you inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, circle your hands. Take your right hand behind your thigh. Place your left hand on top of your left ankle and gently lift that leg up. Any which ways you want to support, you can wrap your hand like this or you can place it here. But sit up tall, keep that extended leg, lift that leg higher and feel the stretch from your right glute all the way to the side here at the back of your left leg and feeling tall in your spine. Slow, deep, long breaths in and out. Gently release. Let's take that leg, turn that leg inwards, rest your ankle down, take your hands behind you and keep your extended leg flexed and gently take your hands behind you. And now just take your chest up. Relax your shoulder and your neck muscles. Gently lift your head up, bring yourself up. Take the support of your hands and gently guide this leg back in position and release. Let it go. Shake it off a little bit. We'll open up our hips a little bit more. We have done this before, so many of you will be able to connect with this one. But before that, let's give a back bend to the body. So I'm going to go to the side here. Let me start here. So keep your legs to the distance of your hips. And then take your fingers pointed towards your body. Keep your elbows bent. If it is you have any rotator cuff issues or shoulder issues going on and this is too much of a rotation around the shoulder, it's okay for you to point your fingers out like this or find a position that's okay with you for the shoulders. If you're not able to lift your hips, that's totally fine. Don't worry, just skip this one. Okay? Those of us who are able to keep our fingers pointed towards us, walk the feet a little bit closer to you. Find your grounding with your feet. Lift your hips up and gently take your belly button all the way up. And breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tuck your chin into the collarbone, look at your own belly, and gently rest your hips down. Extend your legs. Let's take one forward bend before we go further. Let's take our hands all the way up. And exhale, let's come into a simple forward bend. Those of us who are still feeling a little bit tight at the back of our legs, keep your knees softly bent. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. and exhale, circle it out. From here, keep your left leg extended, bend your right leg, place your right ankle on top of your left. We're going to bend our left leg, so we're going to end up in a seated figure 4 position. Again, take your hands behind you, fingers pointing towards your body. Relax your shoulders up a little bit if you wish to move them a little bit, and your neck muscles as well. So you feel relaxed around your shoulders and your neck. And then gently, first let's start by digging our heels. So that way we know how we are feeling around the right glute and hips basically. Still okay here? You're going to gently press your palms, lift your hips up, start to walk your hips a little closer to the body. Walk your hands along with you. So I want you to bring your hands along with you. Lift your hips up. Now, those of us who are able to place our feet down, place your feet down. Walk your hands again towards you. Maybe this is a lot of stretch going on for some of us from the right glute or the outside of the thigh. Relax your shoulders and your neck muscles. Those of us who want to lift it one more time, bring it a little bit more closer to the body. Walk your hands along with you. Stay and breathe. Gently press on your palms, lift your hips up, take your hips back, extend your leg, left leg, and undo your right leg and shift it off. Point and flex, point and flex, and release, shift off. Keeping your right leg extended, pressing, try to keep your kneecap down if you can now. Gently walk your left, take your left ankle, rest it on top of your right. Slowly take your fingers pointed to the back. Gently start to bend your right. Maybe we can stay here. This is a lot for us. Just connect with your left hip. Still okay here? Gently press on your palms, lift your hips up, walk those glutes a little bit closer. Walk your hands along with you. So basically, pause when you feel this is max I can go. Those of us who want to gently press the feet down, lift your hips up, hop the hips a little forward, and walk your hands. Maybe one last time, and walk it close. Stay here and breathe. Push your shoulders back, relax your neck muscles. Relax your toes. Gently lift your hips. Let's take it to the back. And slowly extend, undo your legs, and shake it off. Let's also rotate our wrists and shoulders off a little bit here. So bring your thumb inside, cover it up with your 4 fingers, and slow rotation of the wrists. And reverse. Open your hands and drop it down. Up and down. Stay, bring your fingers together. Let's try to place our hands on top of the knuckles. Press your wrist away from you. Other hand. And release. Let's just rotate our shoulders off a little bit here. And reverse. Let's take our right hand, point the fingers down, and just stretch out the bicep muscles a little bit. And up. Other hand. And up. And release. Let it go. Let's come into cat and cow. So bend your legs. Let's make our way into a simple cat and cow. We're going to have our wrist in line with our shoulders, our knees in line with our hips. We're going to keep space between our legs. Relax your toes. Let's start with a very simple basic cat and cow here. Slowly as you inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, round your back. Inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, round your back. Coming into a neutral position, the neck is in line with the spine. Gently tuck your toes. We'll start to engage our core muscles a little bit here. And we're going to just work on lifting our knees off and we're going to hold for a few breaths. Slowly work on lifting both your knees off the ground. Hover. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press your knees down. Relax your toes. Inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, round your back. Inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, round your back. Coming into a neutral position, the neck is in line with the spine. Tuck your toes. Let's meet in a downward dog position and gently start to pedal your legs off. Bending one knee at a time, pressing the opposite heel to the ground. And switch. And switch. And work on pressing both your heels down to the ground. Now slowly walk your hands back towards your body. You will end up in a forward bend position at the back of your mat. Stay in your forward bend position. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, full forward bend. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, full forward bend. Stay. Bend your knees a lot. Press your belly into your thighs. Fly your hands to the side. Gently take your hands all the way up. Interlock your hands. Press the heel of the palm all the way up. Widen your stand. We're going to open up the side body here. So just gently take your hands all the way towards your right side. Come back to the center. And slowly take your hands all the way towards your left side. And come back to the center. Release your hands. Rotate your shoulders. And reverse the direction of the rotation of your shoulders. And let it go. Shake your legs off a little bit and shake your hands off a little bit. So from here, we're going to take our legs a little bit wider. So place your legs as wide as your mat, basically, and we're going to start with a simple squat, and then we'll go into forward bends eventually. So bring your hands to the heart center. Fingers spread out, palms pressing towards each other, elbows lifted up. Pull the belly button towards you, push your hips back. Simple basic squat. Go as far as you can go and bring yourself up. No need to go very far right now. Let's come back to the squat and up. 2 more. Synchronize your breath with your movement and up. Last time and up. Release. Let's come in with a wide leg. Let's come into half forward bend. So let's take our hands up, palms facing up towards the pointing forward. Push your hips back. Let's come into a half forward bend. So bring your ears towards your arms. So you're going to reach your head in between your arms like this. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Let's give a slight back bend. We're flexing the lower back here. Push your hips back. Come into a half forward bend. Connect with the back of your legs as well. Inhale, chin up, chest up, base of your rib cage lifting up. Exhale, push your hips back, squeeze your belly. Tuck your head in between your arms. Inhale, take your hands all the way. Let's give a slight back bend to the body. Now fingertips up. Release your hands. Rotate your shoulders and reverse the direction of the rotation of your shoulders. We're going to widen the stand a little bit more now that we feel a little bit more confident with our lower back and we know how it feels to flex the lower back. Those of us who are able to go, we're going to go into a full forward bend. So slowly take your hands all the way up. Now those of us who are not able to go into a full forward bend, we're going to stop here, right? Those of us who are able to go, we're going to come into a full forward bend. So just bring your hands down. And you're going to simply cross your hands. So you're going to take your right hand over the left, stay here like this. Just stay there and breathe. Fingertips are resting to the ground. Slowly as you inhale, your elbows, the wrists are stacked up one over the other. Take your hands all the way up. Circle your hands and gently come with switching your arms. Left comes on the top, right comes below. Inhale, lift it up, stack it up, keep the stacked position. Circle your hands, bring your right on top, left below, come into a forward bend, fingertips down. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Circle your hands, left comes on the top, right comes below, coming into a forward bend. Fingertips rest into the ground. Inhale, take your hands all the way up and release, let it go. Just rotate your shoulders and reverse. So we're going to use that in a different way now. So we're going to take our opposite hand. You can just watch me for a second here because once you have your head down, it might be difficult for you to follow the instructions. You might have to lift your head, which will be difficult. So just watch me for a minute here. What we're going to do is we're going to come with our opposite hand to the opposite knee. So the right hand is placed on the left and the left hand is placed on the right here, right? Now we want to look over the left, under the armpit of our left. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the body, we're going to open up that door, right? Think this is a window that you're opening up. So it's closed right now, and then you're going to turn and look from under the armpit, and you're going to come back. Then you're going to take your hands all the way up, and then you're going to take your left below, you're going to take the right on the top, and you're going to come into a simple forward bend. And this time you're going to open your right side window, look from under the armpit, close the window, and take it all the way up. All right. So now that you know, it will be easy for you. You're not reaching down towards the ground. You're going to stay up here because you want the upper back muscles to work while that rotation happens. That's the goal here, right? Let's begin. Take the hands all the way up. Now slowly push your hips back, just like how you go into a half forward bend. Let's all take our right hand, rest it on top, softly place it on top of your left knee. Take your left hand, rest it on top of your right. Stay here. So now your arms are crossed. And obviously the window is going to open with your top arm, right? Because the other one cannot open. Now so let's start to slowly bend our left elbow and try to open up that window. So you're going to turn, 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 and you're going to look from under the armpit of your left. Now don't bend any knees. Both knees are locked. You're looking from under the armpit. Gently close that left window. Come into a half forward bend. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Circle your hands. This time take your left hand on top of your right. Take your right hand on top of your left. Now you have your right hand on the top. Bring your upper body parallel to the ground. First, half forward bend. Both knees are locked, so don't start to bend one knee. Just open up that window. Open your right elbow out and look from under the armpit of your right. You'll notice you're engaging very different muscles right around the shoulder blade on the right side. You'll feel that beautiful stretch there if you're doing it right. And then close that right window. Come into a half forward bend. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Circle your hands. Rotate your shoulders and reverse the direction of the rotation of your shoulders. We're going to come now into a full forward bend, but those of us who cannot, I'll give you a variation. Take your hands all the way up. Push your hips all the way to the back. You can come into a half forward bend. Do the same thing, except we're changing the way we are working. You're going to take your right hand to the outside of your right thigh. So you're just going to stay here and take your left hand up, right? Those of us who are able to, please come into a full forward bend. Gently walk your hands towards your left ankle. Keep your right hand on top of your left ankle. Take your left hand all the way up. And breathe. Gently place your hands back on top of your left ankle. Bring yourself back to the center. Pull the belly button towards you. Inhale, take your hands. Whether you were in half forward bend or full forward bend, let's bring ourselves up. Exhale, fly your hands into T-arm. Push your hips back. Come into a half forward bend. Option to stop here without going into full forward bend. If you have back issues going on, don't go into full forward bend. Those of us who are able to come into a full forward bend and then crawl your hands towards your right and now take your right hand all the way up and breathe. Gently place both your hands on top of your right ankle, crawl yourself back. Slowly as you inhale, any which ways, whether you were in half or full, bring yourself all the way up and circle your hands, rotate your shoulders and reverse the direction of the rotation of your shoulders. Let's release those legs very slowly because we have been standing in this position for a while. So sometimes if you have knee issues, we'll feel like a pinch at the back of our legs. So we're going to slowly release that legs. So gently bend your knees one at a time and then slowly heel toe yourself. Gently come back to the center and shake it off. So I have one position that I would like to do in the lying down because we had done it halfway through while we were seated. So we'll do that one. Let's come into a seated position on the mat. So I'm going to turn this way so you can see me, but you can face the camera in the most comfortable manner. Keep your right leg extended. Bend your left leg. Walk that leg towards you. If you remember, we had turned this knee towards us, right? While we were seated, but we didn't want to go too far because at that time we were in the beginning of the class. We were warming up our muscles. So all you're going to do is you're going to lift your left leg. You're going to hold on to the ankle and you're going to rest that knee down like that. The other leg is extended. Your left knee is completely down. Gently take your hands behind. Now, those of us who want to, I'm just adjusting so I can lie down. Those of us who don't want to lie down completely, you're going to just stay here or you can stay here, right? Those of us who are able to, just lie down completely. Option, totally optional. And breathe. Feel the stretch on top of the quads of your left leg. And breathe. Pull the belly button towards you. Press on your palms. Gently make your way all the way up into a seated position. Take your time to release this leg. Very slowly release this leg. And shake it off. Let's do it on the other side. So bend your right leg. Press your knee down. Take your hands to the back. If you want to just stay here, just stay here. Or you have an option to rest yourself down completely. And breathe. Press on your palms. Lift yourself up. Take your time to lift yourself up. Gently bring yourself up. Slowly undo that leg. Take your time. Undo that leg. And shake your legs off a little bit. Point and flex. Point and flex. And now gently walk your legs. Let's lie down on the mat. Bring your knees along with you into your chest. And massage the back. and reverse. Drop your feet into bridge position, feet. Rest your hands next to your body. Gently come into a bridge position. Lift your hips off the ground. Let's make our way up into a bridge position. And now take your time. Slowly roll yourself. Shoulder blades, mid back, lower back, and your tailbone. One more time, bring your knees into your chest. Let's draw circles to massage the back. Nicely. And reverse the direction. One more, draw circles. And reverse. Take your hands to the fold of your knees and you can rock yourself up. If you cannot rock yourself up, take the support of your hands and slowly make your way up into a seated position. We're going to do the butterfly position. We're going to start with a cross leg, just like we did in the beginning of the class. If you remember, we had started the class without taking our arms up. So let's start that. Take your hands all the way up. Hold that beach ball. Lift your arms up. Press the beach ball. And release. Take it all the way up. Press. And release. Let it go. Let go of those arms. Come into butterfly. We usually do the butterfly before we do the meditation, so we are ready to sit comfortably. Let's flap those legs a little bit. Let's try to take our legs and arms together up this time. So that's something different, like what we did earlier was slightly different. We were doing opposite. We were relaxing our arms and then lifting our legs up earlier. Now we're going to do both together, right? So start to lift your legs up, reach your hands all the way up. And relax everything down. Inhale, take everything up. And exhale, release, let it go. Take your hands. You can widen your diamond so that you have more space to flap those wings a little bit. And extend your legs. Point and flex, point and flex, and shake off. All right. So we're going to start to prepare for our meditation. If you wish to be seated on a cushion, to elevate your hips a little bit, to feel more relaxed around your legs, go ahead and do that. Also, you can take the transition onto a chair. So if you would like to sit on a chair or a couch. Otherwise, if you need a wall support, you can lean onto a wall with your spine tall. You can place your hands in a cross arm position like this, or you can place it on your knees, however you feel your shoulders are most relaxed. And very gently close your eyes. Let's start by bringing your awareness to the breath. Let's all take one very slow, deep, long breath in. And exhale. Bring your awareness to the tips of your toes. Gently wiggle your toes. Release and relax. Feel the healing energy of Mother Earth entering into your feet, relaxing both your legs, including your calf muscles, your knees, and both your thighs. Relax your sit bones and allow the healing energy of Mother Earth to enter into your back, relaxing your lower back, mid back, and your upper back. Relax both your arms, including your bicep, tricep muscles, elbows, wrists, forearms, and your fingertips. Allow the healing energy of Mother Earth to melt away any tightness or tension you may be holding around your shoulders and the neck region. Soften your facial expressions. Relax your jaw and your tongue inside your mouth. Relax your eyeballs and relax your forehead and temple muscles. Relax the back of your head and the top of your head. Now gently bring your awareness to your heart and as you rest there, become aware of the love and light that is already present in your heart. Slowly become absorbed within yourself and immerse yourself in the love and light within your heart.
Very slowly and gently. Bring your awareness back to the present moment. Continue to keep your eyes closed and take a moment to observe how you're feeling within your body and mind. Whenever you're ready, very slowly start to open your eyes by first bringing the gaze towards the floor and slowly coming up to eye level. Thank you very much for sharing your time and practice with me this morning. Let's all take a bow together and say Namaste. Namaste. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend, and I will see you all next Sunday. Thank you.